Hello everyone, and welcome to my Ancient Warfare 2 tutorial. Now, there's a lot to do in this mod pack, so it might take up a few episodes. So let's get right into it. So the first things you're going to need to do is get this book. Now, to make this book, it's called the research book, you're going to need 4 leather, 3 paper, and 2 iron. Now, what this allows you to do is it allows you to look at all the research you can get. So advanced siege warfare, agriculture allows you to make crop farms and all that. Now this page tells you the research, and you click on it and see what researched items they give you. Now if you click this little X here, it tells you all of the things you can make and what you need to research in order to make it. So I would, I use this page myself rather than the other one. See, it just says it needs engineering. For the stone quill, wood hammer, also engineering. Medium pack is trade. So you're going to need to get a lot of these. Alright. The next thing you'll need is this block right here. The engineering station. As well as this one, the research station. Now you can make the engineering station with 6 iron, a chest, craft table, and some wood. And the research station is 4 iron, 2 gold ingots, a chest, a crafting table, and some wood. Alright, so what the research station allows you to do is you put your book in here, you click here and select what you want to learn. So let's say we want to learn agriculture, animal husbandry, and fishing, just to start off, which, yeah, you probably do. You then close out, and it tells you exactly what you need. So let's get us some sticks, some string, some wheat, and some torches. So you then put all of those items right in there, and there it goes. There's progress bar, and it's filling up. Now what I do with these is I put them in the ground so that they're out of the way normally. Then for animal husbandry you need leather, and that's how you research things. Alright, so then now in order to make the things you research, you need this. You take the research book out, put it here, and since we have learned one thing, what we learned, let's quickly learn a few more things so it's easier to tell what we can make. Say we need animal husbandry, we'll make this. Oops. Remember to right click without the book before doing that. Okay, there we go. Now, when this is done, we can make an animal farm. Now, to make an animal farm, which I have here, you will need... Oops, stupid thing. You will need 1 iron sword, 2 wooden gears, and some wood, as well as a chest. So let's get those. Now the wooden gears can simply be made with sticks, so let's see if we can actually make those ourselves. Think like this. Nope, not like that. Or maybe it is. Hold on. Let's search. So the wooden gear. A stick and 1 wood. Right. Alright, so it goes like this, and presto, we can make our wooden gear set. Now you put extra items in here and they'll automatically be pulled up to here to make more. So be careful when you shift click, like so, as that can mess it up. So, So to make this, you just need that. Quite simple. Just a little bit of iron and all that. And some regular planks. So what you do with this is you just place this down and see this white area here. That tells you all the animals that will be farmed in this area. Now you can change this area by going into here and messing with this, like so. You can make it smaller or larger, as well as change the position. It can be a bit weird and touchy depending on how you place it. Now you can increase the range of this. Now to do that, you will need to get a bounds upgrade. You can either get a large or a medium. Now it tells you how far each of them will increase it. A medium bounds upgrade will make the area you can use a 9x9. The large bounds upgrades makes the area you can farm from 16x16. So we'll use the 9x9. Now you're going to want a different animal farm for each animal. Because they can, you don't absolutely have to, but it makes it easier to manage them. So you'll want to put up a little fence, and I'll do that in just a bit, and put the animals in there. Alright, so as you can see, right here, we have the animal farm set up, all the cows there. But what's this? It's not doing anything. Now, the reason it's not doing anything is because we need something called a worker. Now, currently the worker is saying, hey, I'm hungry and I have no food. Well, the reason for that is because you need something called a town hall. Now, your person will automatically go to the closest town hall, or whichever one they are bound to, with the upkeep order. So, with the upkeep order, you simply press Z, and you can change the upkeep time and all that. When they'll keep going back and forth, and you just put it right here, right for the upkeep order. Now, to get him to do stuff, you will need an iron hoe. By the way, a town hall is made with 4 stone bricks, some oak logs, or just any logs really, and a chest. And the upkeep order is made, won't let me tell. I don't know why. Alright, but the upkeep order is made quite simply. Let me just go real quick up into here. There we go. It's made with 1 ink sac, some paper, and some planks. Now as you can see, he is working and he's killing stuff. And all of that stuff gets dropped into here occasionally. Like, stuff will be outside of the bounds, like right here. So you'll want to use like a wall instead of this, because there are spaces here where items get trapped inside the fence. Now you can set how many animals are in there at all times. So like cows is currently set to 6, so there should be 6 cows in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's 7, but that one's not fully grown yet, so it doesn't count. Now, in order to breed them, you will need to put wheat in there. So you'll take wheat, get rid of those, and put the wheat in the special the normal resources. And then he will start breeding them. And now, night is coming. So, he is soon. Let's wait for him. Actually, let's just change the time. See, when it's nighttime, he will head home. Now, his home is wherever you right-clicked on the ground. So you'll want to make sure it's in an actual building, because monsters like to come and attack them. Now, when monsters start coming, they will immediately return to their town hall. If that is also not in a building, they die. Just like that. And when they die, all of their items drop on the ground. So you're gonna wanna... So if you're on a server playing this, you're probably gonna lose them if you're on. Now, you might be saying that that's not fair that your guy just died. Well, worry not, there is a priest. The priest works hard to bring them back to life. See? There we go. The worker is alive and there. And so, let's give... I don't know if this is the worker or not. Bap. It wasn't. It was the priest. Alright, so let's give the worker back his hoe, and he can get back to work quite easily until he'll heal up. The more work he does, by the way, the more health he gets. So you should get more than just one farm. Now, you can change their skin, like so. There, now we have Mai. Look at that. Yay. Alright, but I will be explaining how to change their skin later, near the end of the episode. So if you want to know that, you'll just have to skip ahead. Or wait patiently. Now, the animal farm is not the only type of farm. There are many others. One of them is a fish farm. Which is why we have this big pool of water here. Now, we currently have 2 farms. So she will come over here and start getting fish, and it will be put into here eventually, once she gets enough RF in there. I guess. It works, it does, I've seen it. But it might not work on this because I made this pool of water. So let's get a bounds upgrade. And see if increasing the bounds will make it work easier. Nope, still nothing. Oh well, it does work, I know it does, but just not on a pool you make yourself. Alright, but see, there's still 2 farms, and she has very little time. Especially if you have tons of farms. So, you can make this a work order. You just press Z, and it tells this person what to work on. So if we only want her to work on that, she'll only work on that. We put it down there, and there we go. She'll stay at that one, and only go to that one, permanently. Now, as you go through this game, you'll start getting tons and tons of items, but chests are a big bother. So what you can do is you can make a warehouse. There we go, a warehouse. Now, the warehouse can store items, but not by itself. So you will need one of these 3 blocks. Oops. One of these 3 blocks. Small, medium, and large warehouse storage. The warehouse storage block, by the way, is made with planks, 6 of them, 2 chests, and 1 paper. Now, the small medium warehouse is made with planks and 1 chest. The medium is the same, but with 2 ingots. And the large is the same as the medium, but it's the same as the small, but with 4 ingots. So I will be using the large because it's easier. Oops. Now you can right-click on them and filter out what you don't want going in there, but really you don't need to, so I can just do this, bam, and in it goes. Now you can do this, just click them in, However, you can't click here and drop them in. So if this screen is full, you're going to have to shift click them in. There, just like that. Bam. Now, going back and forth between all of your farms and here is a big hassle just to deposit all your items. So what you'll want to make is something called a courier. Now, the courier is a food bundle, which is just an apple, some cooked pork chops, some steak, a water bottle, and some cooked chicken. And then you'll need some gold and wool. Alright, so you'll want to place down the courier somewhere nice and safe. And now it looks like Steve here, and it has a backpack on its back, but don't let that fool you, it actually does need a real backpack. So we'll give him the skin Mailman. And look, he looks like a mailman. Now, he's not doing anything, as you can see. So what you'll need is something called the routing order. Now, that is light gray dye, some paper, and some plants. Simple enough. So you just press Z on what you want him to go to. And alright, here's something I accidentally missed. You do not press Z on this block right here. Alright, you'll need to craft this block right here. A warehouse interface. That is 7 planks, a chest, and a piece of paper. See, this is what he will interact with. And bam. Now, here's where things get confusing. Very, very confusing. This right here. This setting right here. Now, you need to fiddle with this a lot. I believe for an animal farm, you want it to be north. And for the warehouse interface, you'll want it west, I believe. And that tells it where to interact with. North is the top, here. And this right here is the west, or south, one of them. So he should. So then you want to go over here. And since animal farms have tons of things, you'll want to leave this blank and click take non-match. So it will take everything that is not nothing. Then you'll want to go to the warehouse interface and say deposit non-match. So he'll deposit everything that's not nothing. So let's give him this and see if it works. Now, it didn't work. See, he's just walking around, not doing anything. So, again, I messed up. So let's click on him, take the routing order, set it to day. Right click. So we will change this to, again, it has to be a lot of fiddling. We don't know if that doesn't work, so we'll leave it at west. And there it goes, it's working. So it needs to be set to up, and then let's see what this one, oh nope, and he failed. So we will change that to south. Over here, and there we go. And if that doesn't work. Alright, so it wasn't working because we didn't have anything for him to take. But it is in fact warehouse interface east, animal farm up. Alright, so everything should now go in here. But you can see that nothing is, like, it's not going into our warehouse. We can't access it. What you need to do is make a worker and get back here, jerk, and give him a diamond, well, any hammer really. I chose diamond. And then he becomes a craftsman. He will come over here and move all of the items from there and into here. See, there you go. Now, you'll understand that that's quite a lot of work to go through to do this. But there's much more you can do with this. You can then set up the courier to automatically craft things for you with this auto crafter station. Auto crafting station, whatever. It's made with 2 wooden gear sets, an iron, some oak planks, a chest, and a crafting table. Then you just put all the items, you set what you want here. Alright, say you want to make some bread. There. And then you put these here and hit craft. Oh, oops, no. Here and hit craft. Yeah. And it will automatically slowly make them. I think. I guess it doesn't. That's lame. It was supposed to. That's what I read. It was supposed to do that. So that's a small bug. And it's supposed to automatically craft everything, hence the name Auto Crafter. But it doesn't. So I guess you can't make your courier auto craft things. So that's a small downside. But you can auto smelt things. I know I have tested this one. But now this is even harder than getting your stupid little thing set up. Where's the furnace? Oh, it's just a stone block. Whatever. What the heck? I don't even have a texture pack on and it's doing that. Well, whatever. Let's see if we can get a real one. Cobblestone. Let's make a real one. Holy crap, I guess it's bugged. Huh, whatever. So the texture of the furnace is a bit bugged, but it still works. So let's say you want to cook up some cobblestone. Since it's right there, we'll put the cobblestone in here. Whoops. Some coal. More cobblestone. Alright, and we'll put a small amount in here. That should be good. Alright, so in order to auto smelt things, you'll need another warehouse interface block. Or just another courier. The reason for this is because if you're using the same courier to do this, and when he deposits things in here, he will put them in. Now, in order to have things pulled out, you need to add a filter. But if he deposits things in before picking up the filtered items, they will then get sent back into the system before he can pick them up. So, to add a filter, you click here and type in the number you want. Now, this is a bit bugged, so every single time you type a number, you'll have to re-click here. So 6, it'll pull out 6, then hit 4, and, well, 32 came out, because that's all that was in the system. So we'll want to add another filter, and we'll say that, and we'll put 8 there, since that's all we have in the system. 8 comes out. Now then, come here, courier. Stop moving. Stop moving. Alright. Alright, so then we tell him to come here, go to here 3 times. You press Z 3 times, and then press here. Alright, so we'll remove these 2 for the time being, because we don't need him going to the animal farm anymore. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. No, wait. Warehouse interface. Furnace. Oops. Looks like we are missing one furnace interface. Alright, so here's a good time to tell you. You can move them around with the plus and minus symbols. So if you ever accidentally miss a step, there you go. It's quite simple. So we'll want to have him take match, which is coal and cobblestone, from the warehouse interface. We then want him to deposit match of, let's say, cobblestone into up. Then we'll want him to fill coal, deposit match, into down. Then we want him to pick up smooth stone, which we don't have. Oops. There we are, stone. Then we'll want him to pick up stone here. Take match, and you can shift click this to add more. So in case you want to pick up more than one, just shift click and he'll take more than one. And then you'll want him to deposit match of stone into the warehouse interface. Now you don't have to have it deposit into this one. You can if you want. It might make it a bit easier for you to remember. But set the taking out a furnace to south. Now up, south and down are different. I don't know how, they just are. So we will now give our courier his instructions and see if it worked. And let's see. He should be going over there. Yep, he's taking his items. And he should go over to the furnace. Drop off the items. There's the coal, there's the stone, and now we'll wait for him to come back before taking the smooth stone. There's the smooth stone, let's see if he takes it. Come on. Oh, he's not taking it. That is a shame. So it might have not been set to south. Let's try something else. Let's try west, see if he does anything now. Oh, it might have been because it was night. So let's set that back to south just for testing purposes. Nope, it is not south. Alright, so let's try west. Oops, that needs to be down. Ah, crap. Down. West. It's ultimately just going through each and every one of them, seeing if it's right, and then anything? Nope. You only have so many, guy. We'll try down just in case. It might be another down. Oh, yep, it is down as well. Alright, so in here is down as well as here. So we can't deposit things in here, so they get deposited into there. So then the smooth stone gets put into here, which it already has been, and put into there. So if we take more out, we can see it happen again. He's filling up. And it went in here. Now we're just waiting for it to cook up. And bam, it's gone. Just like that. Simple. It's a bit difficult to deal with sometimes, but if you have a huge wall of this stuff, it might just be easier to do it yourself rather than have a courier do it. But like, again, once you understand how to do it, you can do it quite easily. Now, if you have this courier running back and forth between places, and say there's a hole underground with a zombie in there, when he gets too close to the zombie, he will immediately run away. Even if it's underground and it can't hurt him. Now that is for his own defense. He will run to his home where you set him. And then if there's no zombies around his home, he'll then set out on his task. So be sure to fill in every single hole, or at least torch it up.